Benvenuti in questa altra parte della reazione al Forward. In questa parte vedremo l'Assassin's Creed Showcase. Una sola parola, è stato magnifico. Detto questo, buona visione. Come sapete, 15 anni fa abbiamo pubblicato un gioco che ha cambiato Assassin's Creed Remake. Ah no, no. Mi hai fatto pensare ad Assassin's Creed Remake. Ce lo mostrate? Vi prego. Il CEO, Yves Guillemot. Ma salve. Wow. Dai dai, facci sognare, annunciaci gli Assassin's Creed. Che statua è quella? Gli altri non van bene. No, aspetta, non ha pronunciato Ezio. Dimmi che ha pronunciato Ezio. Però ha pronunciato Bayek, quindi bravo lo stesso. E anche Cassandra, quindi... Dato lì al no, fatto benissimo. Dai, dai, su. Siamo qua, all'Assassin's Creed 2022 Showcase. Chi è? Benvenuti all'Assassin's Creed Showcase. Alza sto volume, alza sto volume. Un salto nella storia. Tanto quella è Baghdad, immagino.
Come on, don't be shy. Don't let a fancy suit impress you. Don't let a thousand fancy
Signori,
suits
siamo
impress
qua.
you.
Dai, facci sognare Ubisoft, facci
Be the
sognare
thorn in
i
history's
best.
side.
Spero di averlo pronunciato bene.
Choose the greatest enemies. The captain. Sorry, mate. The
Scusa.
emperor. The boss's boss.
Amunet lo sa bene.
And make even greater
Per
friends.
cui è scappa in pace.
Decent work, Leonardo.
Don't just pick a fight. Start a revolution. Get the bigger picture.
Dai, dai.
Go too
Ivi,
far. Go too
Desmond,
fast.
Bayek. Wow.
Face the
Connor.
invisible,
Cassandra,
the impossible,
Eivor.
the unspeakable.
Ah no, Edward,
Welcome
Ivi,
to the greatest
Bayek,
playground.
Cassandra
History.
e gli altri. Un salto nella storia. Oddio, oddio. Mi sono
Hello
beccato un
everybody
colpo.
and welcome
Pensavo
along
l'avessi
to the first
rimandata.
ever Assassin's Creed showcase. It is time to leap into history. I'm Danny Wallace here in our top secret hideout where I'll be
Il
bringing
nostro
you some
rifugio
sneak
segreto.
peeks, special guests and sharing some very exciting updates on all things Assassin's Creed.
Assassin's
You will
Creed
not want to
Infinity,
miss
dai,
this.
dai.
Today
E
I am joined
Mirage,
by a
è l'uno
true expert,
remake, è quello
Assassin's
mobile.
Creed's senior community
È il
developer,
DLC di
Ubisoft's
Valhalla.
own Alice Terrett. Welcome to the show. Alice, can you believe it's been 15 years?
Thank you so much, Danny. I cannot believe it's been 15 years.
It's a series very close to my heart because I'm in it. I'm lucky enough to voice Sean Hastings, who first appeared
Ah,
in
dà la
Assassin's
voce a
Creed 2.
Sean.
Now, Sean sounds exactly
Però quella
like
versione
me,
inglese,
which may
ovviamente.
give you a clue as to the limits of my acting range. This year, we are celebrating 15 years since the release of the first Assassin's Creed.
It's been an amazing journey with our community that started back on the rooftops of the Holy Land. It has taken us to the Italian Renaissance, into the center of revolutionary wars, to ancient worlds, and to many incredible places in between. We've met unforgettable characters and been to breathtaking locations, allowing you to leap into history and relive pivotal moments from our past. It's been a phenomenal 15 years, and we are so glad that you came along for the ride.
Mirage. Dateci
For the
Mirage,
15-year
dai.
anniversary of Assassin's Creed, we want to truly celebrate with you, our community. We know that you've been dying to find out what's next for Assassin's Creed.
Così?
So,
Just
No, non bloccarla, dai.
About to announce a new game or something. And
I am about to announce a new game.
I just thought it'd be nice seeing as I'm here.
So anyways, it's time to discover what we
No,
can craft
no,
in the
no,
shadows.
non fermarla.
Trailer at least.
I have. Roll the trailer.
Il trailer, preparate lo champagne. Basil.
Are you ready to give up who you once thought you were?
No, vabbè. È Mirage. Guarda te.
Ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
In sottofondo c'è la colonna sonora di Revelation mixata.
Are you ready to leave your life behind?
Il rito di iniziazione.
I am.
Tra l'altro trailer live action. O almeno dubito che questa sia la grafica. No, vabbè. Tornano le... No, è grafica. Ma che cazzo? Ma no, non può essere grafica, dai. Non sembrava live action. Cioè, sembrava live action. Finalmente ritorna il rito di iniziazione. Ma quella è Masiaf? Perché c'è Masiaf?
You will return to the dark.
L'anulare. O l'indice, comunque.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold.
Guarda Baghdad. È immensa.
Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
Tieni la tua carne lontana dalla... Sì, cosa sto dicendo? Ritornano le fasi vere.
Compromise the brotherhood.
Un sogno. È tornata la droga di Far Cry 6. Cosa? No, aspetta, in che senso? Senu? No, non sarai Senu, però. Chissà, magari è Icaro. Wow.
From this day forward,
Mi sa che ti conviene scappare.
hidden one.
Citazione al trailer di Assassin's Creed 2. Era una citazione questa. La musica. La maschera dell'ordine degli antichi. Oh mio Dio. Oh mio Dio. Oh. Che cazzo.
Well, will
Signori,
you look
abbiamo
at
Mirage.
Assassin's Creed Mirage, everybody. And here to tell us more, it is
Abbiamo
Ubisoft
Mirage, sono
Forward's
scioccato.
narrative director Sarah Beaulieu. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Sarah, we just had a little glimpse of Mirage. What can you tell us about this latest and very
ce
special
la
Assassin's Creed
descrive.
adventure?
Well, indeed it is special. We go back to the
Risaliamo alle radici della serie. Sono passati 15 anni come sapete, volevamo risalire. Il gioco di avventura che conosce il narrative driven. Donna cammello, scusate, ho dovuto fermare, ma che cacchio è sta roba? Ma non è Baghdad? Non ci credo. Non ci credo. E se fosse il castello di Masyaf in costruzione, gente? E se fosse il castello di Masyaf in costruzione?
Playing on stealth, parkour, and of course assassinations.
Now, I've been playing a lot of Valhalla recently, and from watching that trailer, I couldn't help but notice Basim.
Yes, you're right. It's Basim. It's 20 years before Valhalla, so it's a young Basim that is gonna
20
be
anni?
coming from a street thief to a
Da
master
ladro
assassin.
a maestro.
Fantastic. And so where does his kind of adventure
Baghdad.
begin?
Well, it begins in Baghdad. It's the beautiful, magnificent, vibrant city of Baghdad that you're going to roam through the game. And it's a very dense city where you're going to meet a lot of different people.
That's amazing. I know our community is going to be very excited to explore Baghdad. So
Ma-
Sarah,
ma
what
io
can you tell us
stavo
that makes
sentendo-
Mirage special to you specifically?
Non ho parole.
But to me, obviously, it's all about the story. So as you saw, we have a couple of charismatic characters. Starting from Basim. So Basim is our lead character. We do have Russian that you spotted in the trailer. She's
Roshan?
Basim's mentor. We also
Una
have
donna?
a lot of historical characters like in every Assassin's
Mai avuto
Creed.
una
So
donna
political
maestra
leaders,
assassina?
for
No,
example,
no, sì, ci sono
not
state
just.
però
We do have a
poche
couple of
volte
very, very interesting characters in there.
Well, what a setting and what history to
così
get your teeth
importanti.
into, but we're obviously
Quindi
about
siamo molto
exclusives
curiosi anche a
here.
vedere.
Have you got any more?
Yes, I do.
Good.
Did you recognize the voice from the trailer?
I did, actually. Can I reveal it? Can I reveal the exclusive?
Yeah, if you know.
It was the Emmy-winning actress, wasn't it? Shorey Agdashlu.
It was.
It was.
Yeah,
Mirage.
great.
Good.
Yeah, we're thrilled to have her in the cast. She's going to be portraying Russian. So she's going to be the voice of Basim's mentor.
Peccato che noi
You
abbiamo
saw the
il doppiaggio in
trailer, actually,
italiano.
and the whole team is
Aspetta.
very, very glad to have her on.
She is fantastic.
Abbiamo
Such
il
a
doppiaggio in
recognizable
italiano?
voice, which is why I recommend
Ubisoft,
it.
non fare
And we
cavolate,
were
vi
lucky enough
prego.
to catch up with Shori earlier, and she had this very special message.
Hello, everyone. I am Shahir Abduslu, and I'm thrilled to announce that I will be voicing Roshan, Basim's mentor in Assassin's Creed Mirage. When Ubisoft approached me to
Come dicevo, sa molto.
I was immediately seduced by Roshan's
Sono molto colpito dal fatto che abbiamo una maestra assassina
She's a true warrior.
donna, perché di fatti
And protects
poche volte le abbiamo viste.
at all costs. She is loyal and honest. but
Le areci insieme, ma mantiene la sua identità passata in un alone di mistero.
And of course, the fact that she is a mature woman
Persiana,
of Persian origins
non le
will
ta-
resonate even more with
ha
my
trattato ancora di più con la mia storia delle origini.
playing such a
Interpretare un personaggio simile ha un'opportunità unica.
Yes, I hope you will love her as much as I do. It's a real pleasure for me to collaborate with the Assassin's Creed band and play one of the main characters in such an anticipated new game. I am wishing you all
Aspettate, ma
AC-50.
non è che quelli di Ubisoft hanno fatto la pazzia.
Yours. Sincerely.
Grazie a te.
What a nice message. What a recognizable voice as well. Just instantly.
Sì,
And she
è
seems
molto
thrilled to be
riconoscibile
part
come
of this.
voce.
Yeah, I think she is, really.
That's good. A welcome addition to the Assassin's Creed world. So finally, obviously the question everyone wants to know,
Oh,
when can we get our hands on Mirage?
Assassin's Creed Mirage is going to be available
bravi,
in
però
2023.
diteci quando.
And if you pre-order now, you also get the exclusive 40 Thieves side quest. But it's
40
not all.
le donne
We
e
also have a
Alibaba.
collector's case available for pre-order as well.
Oddio,
It includes
oddio,
figurine
calmatevi,
Basim and other
calmatevi.
exclusive surprises
Calmatevi.
that you will love.
Calmatevi. Dai. Aspettate, no. Lo so che non si fa, lo so che è... Lo so che non si fa, lo so che è brutto, ma... Calmatevi, calmatevi. La colonna sonora... la steelbook, che tranquilli non avrà questa scritta su... L'artbook... Baghdad, la mappa di Baghdad... Basim... Dai, per ora la voglio ora. La voglio ora. Quanto costa? Quanto costa? Vado a
Thank you, Sarah,
vedere.
for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very
Quanto
much.
costa?
Yes,
Quanto
that's fantastic. Right. We'll be dropping more exclusive news from the world
Non
of
sto
Assassin's
leggendo,
Creed
però.
very shortly. But first, we wanted to celebrate the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed with you. let's remind ourselves of some of the highlights and, of course, the impact of this groundbreaking series.
Out of the dark, you come into the light. From the light,
Bello.
you return to the dark.
Bello questo trailer.
Are you prepared to travel
No,
towards
vabbè.
path?
Che remix. No, vabbè. Adoro.
We are all different. But our
Stupendo.
will unify us.
Ah, Eva Bayek? Non lo so. Io ascolto il doppiaggio in italiano, mi dispiace. Dai. Mirage è uscito. È sul... Non ci credo. Solo 150... Cioè no, sì. Non sono pochi, però quella di Valhalla costava 200, quindi non costa niente, cioè niente.
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me.
What is a man but the sum of his memories? We are the stories we live, the tales we tell ourselves. Gentlemen,
Cioè, signori, costa solo... Sì, solo. Ma Mirage costa 150 euro l'acquisto della collezione. Non è poco, ma come dicevo prima, Valhalla costava di più. E mi sembra offrire più robe di quella di Valhalla, e questa cosa è fantastica. Siamo gli occulti. Tutti abbiamo pianto la morte di Ezio. No, vabbè. No, vabbè. Signori, tutto questo lo vedremo, lo vedremo. Lo vedremo. Il viaggio per noi è appena iniziato. Ma grazie a voi, ma grazie a voi.
Well, so many memories there. Makes me want to jump back in and just play through the whole series again.
Well, Danny, to continue the celebrations, we also have a new documentary out today, which gives a behind-the-scenes look at the last 15 years of Assassin's Creed. Let's take a sneak peek.
For me, Assassin's Creed represents my whole
La tua intera carriera nei videogiochi.
career. It's really like where I learned my job, where I grew in my job.
That was really the game that showed to me, hey, you gotta step it up, but like you gotta
Andare oltre la PS2, cosa vuol dire?
I fell in love ever since.
Pour moi, dans l'univers du jeu vidéo, Assassin's Creed reste une licence extrêmement importante.
Assassin's Creed, especially in those early days, showing people what could be done in this kind of broad, open space.
Just like climbing up things and just looking at this world and being like, oh wow, I've never done this in a video game.
Però.
We're always looking for the next Assassin's Creed, no matter which one is your favorite. You'll always be tied to it because of just how connected they've kept you in from the beginning.
It's not just a game, it has a philosophy behind it.
It's a universe. It's not just a single setting in a single time, but it's different settings at different times. It's like a narrative universe that comes to life.
Mamma mia, che emozione. Beyond the Creed. Wow.
Well, that looks worth a watch to me. Where can we see it? Is it somewhere on the internet?
Yes, it will be on the internet. You can catch it on the Ubisoft and GTV YouTube channels, but don't go anywhere just yet.
No. So, back to business, and I've just finished the Dawn of Ragnarok expansion for
E nuovo DLC di Valhalla.
I had a great time, but I would like some more.
Yeah, that's one of our most ambitious expansions to date. But Danny, if you want more, I've got great news. As we have more content...
Basta, vi prego, basta. Dici Mirage, l'ho odiato Valhalla.
Hello everyone, I'm Gareth Glover, Game Director on Assassin's Creed Valhalla's post-launch. Since launch, we've continued to create new and exciting content for our community to enjoy. We've already released new game modes and activities into
il telefono mi ha spoilerato, cavolo.
such as River Raids, Tombs of the Fallen, Mastery Challenges, and more recently, the roguelite Forgotten Saga. Today, I'm excited to announce that in a few months' time, we will also be launching the last chapter. So let's take an exclusive first look.
L'ultimo DLC di Valhalla, immagino. Spero. Con tutto il cuore.
Odin, I feel you close. An uproar of memories, stretching far into the past. I have done all I can for my people. It is time to say goodbye and set forth for distant shores.
Forse spiegheranno perché possiamo avere i due sessi. Perché sono Eivor l'uomo e donna. Dai. Cos'è? Cos'è sta roba? Non sto capendo. Cos'è?
The last chapter is a free quest arc, which nicely ties up some of the storylines established.
Ah, ma è solo una missione?
We'll see Eivor reunite with some key characters, including some influential historical ones. We can't wait for you to experience it. Back to you, Danny and Alice.
Assassin's Creed 1 Remake, vi prego.
Danny, are you ready for some more exclusives?
No, I'm not. No, I'm a little overwhelmed already. But please go on.
Okay, well, our next guest can do just that. He's no stranger to the Assassin's Creed family, with a list of credits including creative director of Assassin's Creed Syndicate and producer of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I'm of course talking about Mark Alexi Cote. Mac, thanks for joining us.
Well, thank you, Alice. It's great to be here, and I love what you've done with the place.
Thank you. So let's start with our community. Can you tell us what makes Assassin's Creed so beloved by our global community?
Well, at Ubisoft, our mission as a company, as expressed by
Ragazzi, però
team, is
Mirage.
to enrich the
Mirage.
lives of players. On Assassin's Creed, we have a very clear take on that mission. We want history to be everybody's playground as we immerse players into the richness of our shared
Non ci
past.
sto credendo a
What
Mirage.
makes AC different, though, is this kind of unique
No, guardate
mix
dietro
between
il logo
historical
che si plasma, ma è
accuracy and
bellissimo.
contemporary codes like the Animus. And when you put all that together, it gives you the chance to embody iconic characters, to live powerful fantasies, all the while immersed in intriguing historical settings.
That's amazing. So how will Assassin's Creed evolve in the coming years?
Well, we're going to double down on our
Cosa
passion
vuol dire?
for history as we explore the past with courage. We strongly believe that history can be the most
Forse
powerful
fanno
and
più attenzione a non
eye-opening
fare
source of
cavolate come stanno facendo ultimamente.
And our teams believe that history can
Difatti
help us
Iron
better
Man in
understand
Valhalla.
the world that we live in, as so many elements from the past still resonate with our present. But don't worry, we're going to keep telling grand epic stories so that
fanno
viewers and players
fanno
alike
passi
can feel
indietro.
the vertigo that only human history.
Fanno passi indietro.
I love the way you talk about
Bravi.
history and about using history as a playground. What an
Gli
incredible
ultimi
thing to be
capitoli
able to use
esageravano, forse.
history in this way. But what does this mean for fans going forward?
Well, we want our passion for history to fuel the expansion of the franchise into new territories. So I'm very happy to announce today our very first open world Assassin's Creed game for mobile.
Cosa?
It will feature all the
No, aspetta, in
iconic
che
Assassin's
senso?
Creed gameplay, but optimized for an experience on touch controls.
Ma?
And I just can't wait to tell you more about the story and the setting.
Let's take a look at the trailer.
Addirittura il trailer. Immagini in engine. Quindi effettivamente è quello che elaborerà. Giappone! No, scherzavo. Cina! Cosa? Cosa? No, non ci sto credendo. Di cosa mi stai parlando, Ubisoft? Ma che bello che non è il tema. Ma che figo. Questo è quello che elaborerà, quindi effettivamente la grafica reale. No, vabbè. No, mi sta facendo sognare. La neve. Assassin's Creed Scusa?
Well, look at
Codename
brand new
Jade.
Assassin's Creed game set in
Che nome
China.
strano.
It looks amazing. Matt, can you tell us a little bit more about the features?
Well, for the first time in our open world games, you can create your own character. You'll get the chance to do things like parkour atop the Great Wall of China, sneak through bustling cities, engage in intense combat, and discover the secrets of vastness of ancient
Carino,
China.
molto bello, però il
Well, that leads me to
personaggio...
my next question. So, Mac, many of us know that a Netflix show is in development, and the community would like to know more. What else can you tell us?
Well, it's still early in
Ah,
development,
okay.
but I can confirm that we are co-developing the Netflix series with Ubisoft Film and Television, Netflix, obviously, and an insanely talented showrunner, Jeb Stewart. It's going to be an epic, genre-bending, live-action adaptation of our video game series. But that's not the only thing we have in development with Netflix. We also have a new mobile game in development for their platform.
Ah, ma quindi i due giochi non sono gli stessi?
And just out of interest, there's no reason for me to ask this. This is just curious. A lot of people probably want to know who is the casting director for that.
Why do you want to know?
No, I'm just a lot of people have been tweeting in about that.
Well, we'll put his name on screen.
I'll talk to you after about that. In the meantime, let's take a look at the wider world of Assassin's Creed.
Ah, ok, lo rifanno. Il Symphony. Cos'ha la creazione di Assassin's Creed? Ah, boh, questa l'ho già vista. Coscicchia, madonna, è caduto. Podcast Giusti Story. Nuovo libro. Non ho idea di cosa sia, penso siano fumetti.
Well, the wider world of Assassin's Creed there. And look, we've had a lot of surprises today. I think that's fair to say. But in the grand tradition of surprises, Mac, I think you might have saved the biggest one for last.
Well, Danny,
Assassin's
that's
Creed
right.
1
Believe it
remake.
or not, I've got more things to show to you. So, how about we take a leap of faith into the future together?
Infinity? Oh no. Cosa cacchio è? No, ora mi dovete spiegare. Infinity! Infinity! Giappone! Chi sei? Infinity?
Well, I think that's what you call big news, isn't it? I mean, there's a lot of stuff in there that I think,
Sto tremando.
from your point of view, certainly the community
Infinity.
the fans have been asking for a long time. So, Mac, tell us more.
Well, this is codenamed Red, our next premium flagship title and the future of our open world RPG games on Assassin's
Cosa
Creed.
vuol dire?
It is being developed by Ubisoft Quebec, the studio behind Assassin's Creed Odyssey, under the creative direction of Jonathan Dumont. It will let players explore one of their most awaited settings ever on the franchise.
Finalmente, 7 anni che vi dicono fate sto Giappone e voi ci portate in Norvegia. Bravi, finalmente.
They certainly have, and now you brought it to them. Which is good, and you're slightly cruel in that you're teasing me with it. I very
Se
much want that.
Infinity,
You mentioned,
lo speciale
some of the
confermato, però
studios,
mi devono un
what's
attimo
Montreal up to?
confermare se
Well, we have
Infinity.
our veteran team behind Assassin's Creed Valhalla in Montreal, the birthplace of Assassin's Creed, who's been hard at work on a new flagship title as well. It is being led by creative director Clint Hawking and is a very different type of Assassin's Creed game.
Cioè?
And I believe you may have brought us something that we can watch now. Yes, here it is.
Cos'è? Assassin's Creed 1 Remake. Ma che figata. Cos'è? È un trailer. Sì, è Infinity. È Infinity. Wow. No, non ci sto a credere. Non ci sto a credere. Ubisoft, ti devi rilassare con sti codename.
Well, the surprises just keep on
Cos'è sta roba?
coming. What can you tell us about this project?
Well, this is codename
E Infinity è
X-Day,
confermato.
and I can't wait
E
for our
Infinity,
fans to
ragazzi,
tear
lo
apart
speciale
that
in
trailer
arrivo,
and find
non me lo
out all its
dimentico.
secrets.
Yeah, absolutely, and work out the code name. You guys have always got code names for stuff. There was it a year ago? There was codename Infinity. Where are we with that?
Well, that's a great question, Danny, and I'm happy to give you a little bit more
Ah,
about
no,
Project
non è
Infinity,
Infinity, non è
today.
Infinity.
Infinity is not a game per se. It's going to be the single entry point for our fans into the Assassin's Creed franchise
Infinity,
into
quindi.
the future.
So are you saying that players will be able to explore their very own animus, kind of like a time machine?
Exactly, Alice. Infinity is going to be a hub.
Hanno
that will
mostrato
unite all our
Infinity.
different experiences
Lo speciale in
and our
arrivo, lo
players
speciale in
together
arrivo, vi dico solo
meaningful
questo.
ways.
So, obviously, that begs the question: if you're connecting players and there's more than one player, a lot of people will be thinking, "Are we talking multiplayer?"
No.
Well, Danny, it seems we can't hide anything from you.
You can't.
So we're actually investigating how we will bring back standalone multiplayer experiences into the Assassin's Creed universe, all connected to the Infinity Hub.
Well, it sounds extraordinary. You must have a nap at some point because you've all been very, very busy. So, our thanks, Mac. Some major new developments there, and I'm sure everyone at home can't wait to get involved. Thank you for joining us today.
No, Assassin's Creed 1 remake.
Well, thank you, Danny. Thank you,
No.
Alice. It's been a pleasure to be
Ma
here and to
no.
be finally able to share all these great things that we have coming for our fans.
So, to sum up, there are a lot of exciting things to look forward to. Let's remind ourselves of everything you can expect from now onwards.
This year, we will see the release of the last chapter to Eivor's story in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Then in 2023, we'll see the release of the next big title, Assassin's Creed Mirage, set in Baghdad, and following the story of Basim from street thief to master assassin.
Then it's time for the long-awaited setting of feudal Japan with Assassin's Creed codename.
Ah, quindi non sono i nomi finali,
Also be a very different type of experience with Assassin's Creed.
E questi sono Infinity.
And in the coming years, we'll see the launch of the new platform, Assassin's Creed Infinity,
Sì, esatto.
connecting players to the games in a whole new way.
But that's not all. We'll also see the launch of our first open-world game for mobile with Assassin's Creed codename
Scusa?
Blade.
Ah
And
sì,
of course,
la
the
serie.
release of our live-action series in partnership with Netflix.
So, loads to come. But that, my friends, I'm afraid, is all we have time for today in this very special
Dai, bloccalo, ti prego, dici di remake.
Now, before I
Tu
get
che hai
to
detto
that,
tutto.
in our hideout and end up
Tu che hai detto
sitting into my
tutto.
Ezio cosplay as normal, I just want to thank everyone for joining us today and making this first ever showcase so special. Plus, of course, a big thank you to our guests. And I shouldn't do this, Alice, but you know, in the spirit of wrapping up, what's the one thing you're most looking forward to?
That's a very tricky question.
is.
We've seen so many amazing things. I'm going to pick a few.
Okay.
I will choose Mirage, the Netflix series, and also Feudal Japan. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Great. And for all of you at home, remember that you can pre-order Mirage now. In the meantime, you can jump back into Valhalla to prepare for Eivor's last chapter.
Which is exactly, Alice, what I'm going to do while we pass back to Ubisoft Forward. We will see you next time.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Ma ti sei portato il popcorn? Ciao, grazie. 4 Assassin's Creed. Ma Mirage è quello che ci interessa veramente. Detto questo, signori, grazie per aver seguito il forward.